who come to me who actually weigh every meal. Forget the meal, even if they are going out on a holiday, they carry their weighing scale along with them to a restaurant. They'll put it, they have a particular bowl in which they will, put their food, weigh it only, and then they will eat it. Is that really practical? I don't think so. Counting calories. Now, most of the cafes in the metro cities like Pune or Mumbai or Bangalore, they have cafes where, they display their food with the calorie content. Yeah. Now, what happens? You walk into this cafe and you see this beautiful looking brownie. Okay. And it's lunchtime. Yeah. And the brownie is around, say, 150, 200 calories. It's got chocolate, it's got milk, it's got all the ingredients that a brownie is supposed to have. Okay. And besides the brownie, there is another bowl of, say, rice with dal and with maybe some other, maybe a little bit of paneer and things like that, which is, say, 350 or 400 calories. Okay. And the brownies say only 200 calories. So if you are somebody who only focuses on counting calories, what are you going to do? You're definitely going to go and have that brownie. You're going to ignore the dal and rice, right? Why do we do that? Is because, okay, this is 200 calories. I'm going to consume only 200 calories. But if I eat the dal and rice, I'm consuming about 350 to 400 calories. But what we do not understand is this, that brownie has got almost zero nutrition. All right. It has got no iron. It has got no vitamins. It has got no fiber. What is it giving you is empty calories. Okay, it is giving you calories, but these calories are all empty. You're only getting a lot of unwanted fat into your body, unwanted toxins into your body by eating that 200 calorie brownie. By ignoring that, you're making a very big mistake. By ignoring the rice with the dal, or even if it was with some chicken, you should be eating a balanced meal. All right. Now, the next way that we go wrong with our diets is we focus on single organ detox. There are a lot of diets which will say, okay, do your liver detox and you will lose weight. Do a pancreas detox and you will lose weight. So these kind of diets are also not to be followed. Okay, the detox word should be ignored. And another one is quick fixes. We all want instant results, quickly. Everything has to be done quickly. Like your instant coffee, instant Maggi noodles. So weight loss also has to be quickly. Results also we want to see quickly. So those quick fixes are also something that can lead you into trouble. All right. So never fall for those, plans where they promise you 5 kgs of weight loss in 10 days, or 10 kg weight loss in, say, 6 weeks. Okay, because this is completely a gimmick. It's a scam. Okay, quick fixes which promise weight loss are completely a scam. For that matter, any program which promises weight loss is a scam. All right, so don't fall for things like that. Now, I'm sure all of you are really confused. She's saying don't count calories. She's saying don't have protein shakes. She's saying don't have salads, don't have soup. So what should we eat? It's very complicated, right? Now let me tell you. How do we select the best food? First thing, whatever your mother, your grandmother has been making at home and you have been eating in your childhood, your grandmother has been eating in her childhood, can never be wrong for you. All right? Try to fix that in your brain. Any big giant comes from the food industry and tells you that stop eating your local food, don't have the local chawli, don't have the local rice, but have quinoa or have broccoli. This is this is their way of marketing their product. Initially we in Goa, or we along the entire south coast of the country, were only eating coconut oil. We were only using coconut oil in our food. But then came the palm oil. They said that coconut oil is not good, only start using palm oil. Why? Because palm oil was what America wanted to sell to the world. All right. Then came oats. Now, oats, I have studied the history of nutrition. All right. So in that we have learned that oats grows in South America, and they have abundance of oats growing. Yeah. And this abundance of oats was meant for cattle, because Oats has got very high fiber, which is not digestible by the human gut. The human digestive system is not meant to digest oats. It was meant for the for the cattle. All right, but the Americans are very smart. All right, why? They take advantage of our thinking. We Indians, or we the eastern or the southeast Asian countries, all the Asian countries always want to ape the West. We want to try, or we believe anything blindly. Whatever the West do is the best, right? So what we did is we also started replacing our poha, our upma, our idlis and our dosas with oats for breakfast in the morning. What we didn't realize was that these oats has got such high fiber in it that it was stripping our bodies of nutrition. All right. So when you eat very high fiber food like oats or brown rice, we seem to be obsessed with the word brown, right? We eat brown rice, brown bread. What else brown? There's so many things, other things that they're brown, but we don't want a brown skin color. We're just obsessed with the brown food, right? So these are things that you have to be careful of. And high fiber foods are very difficult for your gut to digest. All right, it takes very long for it to digest, and in the bargain, you miss out on nutrients from that food. All right, so something that is traditionally being followed by your grandmother, by your mothers, or by your forefathers is always good for you. This is the season now. Ganesh Chaturthi is coming up. You guys should be all geared up to eat all the local traditional foods. Please eat those fried or steamed modaks, but not the dark chocolate or the fancy modaks, white chocolate modaks or whatever. That is not nutrition and that is not healthy for you, even if it is dark chocolate. All right. Next, a diet which focuses on improving your health, a diet which focuses on improving your metabolism, improving the quality of your hair, the quality of your digestion. So many young girls and young boys come to me with, hair fall issues. Girls come in with a lot of period pains. They have very bad PMS. Acne is very, very common. Migraine headaches are very common. This is because you're not eating enough. You think that, okay, protein is the best improve your health. One is seasonal, traditional, local. Stick to eating those. And second is a diet which will improve your health and not just focused on weight loss. All right. So what are the habits that we need to change as youngsters? We develop very good habits and also very bad habits very fast. So some of the bad habits that we develop is watching TV or being in front of the iPad or the phone when we are eating. So we are texting somebody and we are eating our food, or we are playing a game, or we are watching Netflix and we are eating our food. Now let me tell you what happens. A lot of people ask me, okay, doctor, you have given me a diet. How much quantity am I supposed to eat? Okay, who will tell you how much quantity you're supposed to eat? Now, constantly typing and eating, or you're constantly watching a movie or playing and you're eating, what happens is the brain is not focused on the food anymore. It's like, okay, I think this is more important for this person. The food is not important. So what happens is you're continuously eating. So this movement from hand to mouth is continuously happening. And when you finish, you'll say, Arey, I've hardly eaten anything. Let me go and take a second helping. Let me go and take a third helping, because that coordination is not there. That focus is not there. Now, God has designed our bodies in a brilliant way. All right. The moment our stomach is only this size, huh? Just this much. The minute it is about 40% full, about this much it gets full, it sends a signal to the brain. It tells the brain, Baba, it's time to stop eating now. Okay. Now, what happens? Your brain is not focused on the food. The brain is not at all focused on the stomach. The brain is still doing something on the tab, still doing something on the phone, or watching a movie. So where is the signal? It's not reaching. the signal from the stomach is not reaching. So what you have done, you have continuously overeaten, and then you got to take a second helping, and then maybe the third helping also. And this is why kids today, younger and younger people today, are getting obese. It is because of overeating. It could be home cooked food also, but if you have no control over the quantity you are eating, you're definitely going to become unhealthy. All right. So it may be rice, it may be dal, it may be very good healthy home cooked food. But if you don't know how much to eat and how to eat it, it is still going to have bad results for you. All right. So always keep this one very, very important point in mind. When you're eating, make sure that there is no gadget, no TV, no phone, no laptop, no iPad. All right. And eat slowly. I have seen people who just swallow their food. They don't even bother to munch or bite. All right. This is another reason why people are having a lot of digestive issues, stomach ulcers, acne, hair fall, because almost 20-30% of the digestion happens in the mouth only. Unless and until the food nicely does not get nicely mixed in your saliva, it will not get digested well. All right. So that is something that you really need to keep in mind. Second, eating breakfast from a packet. Today the trend is, Baba, pour that cornflakes, pour the milk, pour some sugar, stir it and just gulp it and go. Or that cafe is there, no, on the way, Mama. So I'll just grab a burger, I'll grab a samosa, I'll grab some chicken roll, or some sort of a quick breakfast, and I will go. Or like how they do it in New York. I'm sure all of us have watched English movies, and the minute you get out of bed, they're just dressed and then they grab a coffee on the way and some sort of a sandwich. The trend is that now. All right. So the most important meal of the day is a breakfast. Yeah. So I would recommend, do not step out of your house without a breakfast. Now, I'm sure some of you all need to go for tuitions, or their parents are very busy in the morning. So you cannot really have a huge breakfast. Does not matter. Have a fruit in the morning, grab a handful of dry fruits in the morning. The homemade laddus now, Chaturthi is coming, or I'm sure your mothers, grandmothers make very, very beautiful and lovely, laddus. Even that one or two dry fruit laddus with a glass of milk in the morning can be an excellent breakfast. But don't step out of your house without having a breakfast. All right. And definitely do not start your day with tea and coffee in the morning. Yeah. That New York trend, let it be in New York. Don't bring it into our culture. Yeah. So start your day with a glass of water, fruit, and maybe homemade laddus. Homemade breakfast is excellent. Poha, upma, idli, dosa, chapati, egg is the best thing. All right. No biscuits or no toast and all of those things in the morning. Enjoy your breakfast. Yeah. Skipping meals, I've already told you, don't step out of your house without the breakfast, and following diet trends and superfood trends. Now, I still remember this when the pandemic hit in 2020, the entire world was talking about India because of turmeric, curcumin. They said, turmeric and ghee, the two foods why India got famous for. And what they said, that turmeric is very good, ghee is very good. So what did the food industry do? They had to monetize on this concept. They started selling us turmeric pills, turmeric capsules, turmeric drops, everything turmeric. But they were not telling us to put haldi in our food and eat. Nobody was telling us put haldi in your, in your dal and eat, haldi in your khichdi and eat, haldi in your biryani and eat. Everybody forgot that you can eat haldi that way. Everybody thought that haldi gives you benefits and results only if you eat it in the form of a capsule or in the form of drops. All right. So don't fall for these superfood trends. The second is ghee. Till the pandemic, everybody was scared of ghee. Ghee will make me fat. Ghee is high in cholesterol. Ghee is bad for the skin. Ghee is bad for digestion. Everybody said ghee is very bad. But when the pandemic hit, there was a new trend of bullet coffee that came. I don't know if you all have heard of this, but people started putting ghee in their coffee and having it in the morning. It's really bad. I have tried it and I was like, my goodness. I know people who do this or still continue to do this every single day. Yeah. Now the right way of having ghee is to put it on your food and eat, not in your coffee. So put it on your dal, put it on the vegetables, in your sweets, gajar ka halwa, laddus, whatever, a barfi if you're making. That is how we're supposed to eat ghee. Not in our coffee, not just one spoon every day in the morning. That is not the way to have it. All right. So do not fall for superfood or these latest trending diets. All right. Now, habits that could change your life or completely transform you. And when I say transform you, these are habits that will change your lifestyle and will help you stay healthy for the rest of your life. All right. Now, simple things. Gar ka khana. Okay. Don't choose cauliflower rice, quinoa, or high protein tortillas or high fiber, brown everything, brown rice, brown sugar, brown bread. Don't get obsessed with these kind of things. Very simple thing. Just have your home cooked food. Second, like I've told you, sit at one place, eat without gadgets. That's the best way of, enjoying your food. No phones, no gadgets, no TV when eating. Third, very, very important point, exercise. Now, exercise is a non-negotiable aspect. Just like how you wake up every day and brush your teeth and take a shower, we should also think of exercise as something that we have to do every single day. Now, how much of exercise? 30 minutes every day, more than enough. Or 60 minutes every alternate day. Yeah. Now, besides exercise, we also need to move more. What is happening today is, okay, we're saying, okay, we're doing 30 minutes of yoga, okay, we're doing 30 minutes of, say, running, jogging, or some sort of workout. But for the rest of the day, what we are doing, we are sitting and watching TV, or we are, constantly on the bed. I have people who are working from home these days. Yeah. Sometimes they do not have any, video calls or any online meetings. So the whole day they're just sleeping on their backs and doing their work. Now that is causing a lot of obesity in people, a lot of back problems, a lot of issues, digestive issues. So move more, become more active. Otherwise, you're just like the normal furniture in your house, right? You're just like the table and the chair and the bed in the house. You're just furniture if you don't move, right? So try and see that you move constantly. Exercise for 30 minutes per day and be active throughout the day. And the fourth very, very important point is sleep. Now, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to health, sleep is the most underrated aspect of our health. We do not give it any sort of importance. Why? Because, okay, it's said, 8 hours of sleep, so I can sleep at 12 in the morning, at night, sorry, and then I can wake up at 9 o'clock. It's pretty healthy. No. When you sleep on time, the time has to be around 10:30, 11. That is your cutoff. You should understand that by 11, max by 11:30, you should go to sleep. All right. And then wake up at least by 6:37. It does not matter. You may sleep for about 7 hours also per day, but it has to be quality sleep. Make sure that the room is dark. It's nice, and the temperature is good for you. Maybe the fan or the AC, whatever you need. And this is the sleep killer, the phone. So try and see that this is kept away when you're sleeping. All right. Now, why do I keep saying about sleep? What is so important about sleep? When you sleep, your appetite, those hormones which create appetite, or the hormones which tell you when to stop eating, are developed. Okay, so when you get good quality sleep, the next day you will eat right. You will have better digestion. You will have better presence of mind. Your focus will be better. One of the reasons why we need to sleep also on time is because of a hormone called as melatonin. Now, melatonin is released by our pineal gland. We have a pineal gland in the brain. Okay, so that releases this melatonin, and it is like a natural cancer hormone. It helps us develop an immunity towards cancer. Younger and younger people today are developing cancer. They are having to undergo cancer treatments at a very young age. This is because of lack of sleep. We are so focused on our work, we're so focused on these gadgets that we've forgotten about sleep. People in the pandemic were going to sleep at around 2, 3 in the morning, waking up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, not having a breakfast. The whole cycle, the whole routine was changed, right? And we've seen a huge increase in cancer cases. So cancer is one cause for lack of sleep. All right. Now, let's talk about certain foods which are good for us, but we are very, very scared of eating. One is the banana. Now, banana is something that all young people, especially students like you, should be eating, because banana is high in fiber. It has the right kind of sugars. It is rich in potassium. So when you wake up in the morning, start your day with a glass of water and a banana. It's the best thing to do. And when do we have it? Within 15 minutes of waking up. Because within that 15 minutes, our body requires that energy. It requires a burst of energy in the morning. People will feel very dull, very low in the morning. So for them also, banana is the best thing. Next is natural probiotics. Today, our gut has all gone for a toss, because come break time, we go to the canteen and we are eating some burger or some pizza, or end of the day, we are going and eating a shawarma or a soft drink. This hurts our gut bacteria. We have good bacteria in our gut which helps us feel good. It also affects our brain. So for that, we need to eat natural probiotics. Like curd is the best, and pickles are the best probiotic. So just a small piece of pickle, homemade pickle, mind you, with your meal, maybe lunch or dinner or even breakfast. If you enjoy eating piece of pickle, please have it. And curd, dahi is very, very important. Please don't go and have that Yakult or some other probiotic. There are even frozen ice creams today which promise probiotics. Please don't have those. All right, there is no goodness, there is no healthy benefits of eating all those things. Yeah, but if you still want to go and have it, don't think that it has got health benefits and good. If you still want to have it, then it's up to you. All right. The third very important food that has to be a part of our meals as young individuals is ghee. Now, even on the day you have your exams or you have something really important, make sure the previous day you add ghee in all your three meals. 1 teaspoon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also, girls with a lot of period pains, or girls or even boys with hair fall issues, try and see that ghee is always there as a part of your meal in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right. The next thing that we as young people need to do when you walk into a supermarket, all right, nowadays we have aisles of healthy food. All the so-called healthy foods have been upgraded and they've got a whole aisle. I was in the UK a few months back and there were aisles for cereals, and they called them healthy cereals. And all the mothers were there buying different kinds of cereals for their children. Yeah. So let us be smart, let us be intelligent enough to understand that these things are not good for us. Now, how do you identify? When you walk into a supermarket, turn that packet. Once you have picked up the packet, turn it back and read the ingredients. When you read the ingredients, you will realize that on those there are ingredients on that label which you can't even pronounce. They just go above your head, right? There will be some preservatives. There will be substitutes for sugar. There will be different kinds of names they use for identifying sugar, so that we don't identify it as junk food. So identifying junk food is very important. Yeah, even ketchup is junk food, by the way. Okay, even your biscuits, chips, chudas, even if it says diet chuda, even if it says high fiber biscuit, even if it says sugar free, gluten free, low fat biscuits, it is still not good for you. All right. So understand this. Um, the next foods which are very, very good for us are for your immunity. Now, as young individuals, we need to understand that our immunity is important. I think when COVID happened, all of us realized the importance of our immune system. Before that, nobody even spoke about building your immunity. No doctor, no health professional ever even recommended anything to improve immunity, right? But came the pandemic, and we realized that immunity is the most important system in our entire body. One is turmeric and kesar. How you add it? Put it in a little bit of milk. If you are not really fond of the flavor of milk, put it in water, a little bit of kesar, soak it overnight, and drink it in the morning. That is also very good. Then ginger powder. We also call it as sunt. Yeah, ginger powder in your tea. is brilliant way of improving your immunity. Even putting a little bit of ginger powder with honey and having every day in the morning, maybe you can have a tablespoon of honey with a pinch of ginger powder in it. It is very, very good. The third most important thing for our immunity is amla, the Indian gooseberry. And you don't need to go to South America and get, their fruits. You don't need to go to New Zealand and get kiwis or eat kiwis for your immunity. Our basic, most important food, or the richest fruit in the entire world with vitamin C, is amla. All right. So how do you eat it? You can eat it as a pickle. You can eat it as a murabba. You can just eat it as a candy also. It's the best. Yeah. And sesame seeds, that is til. We get til ka laddus. It's mixed with jaggery. We get til ka chikki, til ka chutney. Til is very, very good for your immune system. You can just roast the til, okay? Take a chapati, roast your til, put it on the chapati, put a little bit of jaggery, roll your chapati and eat it. It's a brilliant midday meal also, and it is a very good breakfast also. All right. So these are some ways of improving your immunity. Now, a little for the girls in this forum. A lot of us have got hormonal imbalances. Now, how do you identify a hormonal imbalance? Irregular periods, painful periods, heavy flow or heavy bleeding during your periods, acne, hair fall, growth of hair over the skin or over the chin. These are all signs of hormonal imbalance. Now, one of the best foods for hormonal imbalance is sweet potato, katkanga, or that shakarkand as we call it. Sweet potato is one of the best things. Now, I know some of us are really busy with our studies. Our parents are also busy with work. So how do we include sweet potato? It's very simple. You bring the sweet potatoes, wash them nicely, boil them or steam them and keep them in the fridge. Yeah, so about half a kilo you can always keep in the fridge. Daily you can eat one, the best way. Coconut, our local Goan coconut. It should be there in the in the sabjis, in the barfi, in the just as a prasad also. Coconut and jaggery. That combination is excellent for hormonal imbalance. Next is rice. How do you eat rice for hormonal imbalance? Dal rice, curd rice, masala bath. Yeah, these are ways. Or even a pulao. Yeah, for lunch or for dinner, you should be eating curd. And don't forget the ghee. That 1 teaspoon of ghee on your rice forms an excellent combination to fight hormonal imbalance. Yeah, the last but not the least ingredient for hormonal imbalance is sabja seeds. Those faluda seeds, whenever we eat faluda, you see those floating seeds at the bottom of it. Those are called sabja seeds. How do we eat them? Put it in your water. Maybe you carry about 2 liters or maybe 1 liter of water to your college. Just put half a teaspoon of the seeds in the morning, and throughout the day you can drink that water. If you are fond of those seeds, you can even eat those seeds. All right. So these are a few tips that I can give you from my side if you have any sort of hormonal imbalance. Okay. Now, girls who already have hormonal imbalance, what do we do? What are the major things that we need to avoid, especially for thyroid, especially for PCOD, especially for girls who have, who have put on a lot of weight after their periods have started, or they put on a lot of weight because of stress. One is processed foods. Like I've said, your canned or smoked meats like your ham, cocktails, sausages, then salamis. These are all processed meats, so stay away from them. Foods which are hidden with sugars. Now, there are a lot of foods that